Maybe I should do it so that you guys can see. You don't like it? Okay, fine. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review on the new Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation. And yes, my cat is in the room and he may or may not interrupt me at one point or another in this video. So the Born This Way matte foundation. So on Sephora's website, it says that this is a life-proof foundation that controls oil and keeps you looking flawless for a full 24 hours. It does say it has a matte finish. And then it has some interesting ingredients. It has coconut water, which it says aids in delicately replenishing skin's moisture levels. Then it has alpine rose, which helps empower skin's health and resilience. And hyaluronic acid, which I love. It gives you a smoother, more youthful appearance. This foundation is also $40 on Sephora, and it comes in 35 shades. So if you want to see what I think about this foundation and how it looks going on, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I have already prepped my skin. For moisturizer, I used, as always, the Tatcha water cream. For my primer, I used Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer. And then I've also done my brows. And for brows, I used almost the same thing that I always use. I used the Glossier Brow Flick, yeah, in the shade Black. And then I used my Benefit. I don't know why I always forget it's Benefit. Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade number 6. And then for my eyebrow gel, I used this little guy that I actually got a while ago. This is the Surat brow pomade. It's called the Expressionist brow pomade. And this is probably the best brow gel that I've ever used. I only have like a slight gripe with it, if you can see. All the gel like accumulates at the bottom of the bristles, which is a bit of an issue when you're just trying to get it on your brows. But you can kind of, sometimes I just like wipe it on my brows and then use the brush to brush through. But it probably is the most like soap brows, and it helps my brows stay up the most of any product that I've used before. So I think I'm going to start using this guy again. But anyways, that is what's on my brows, and now we can get to the foundation. So I am in the shade Vanilla. 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 I don't know in what universe I'm shade Vanilla. I don't know what happened, Too Faced, to your selection of shades. But I got the shade Light Beige first, and normally that's like a pretty safe option for me. Light beige. Like I'm light with some like beige, golden, warm undertones. And so I thought light beige I'd be pretty safe with. Well, it was like 2 shades too dark for me. So I went like up 2 shades. I think this has either warm or neutral undertones. I can't remember. Yeah, this vanilla just looks like it would fit me a lot better than light beige. So don't know what happened, but I'm vanilla. So I like the bottle a lot. It's very much like the other Born This Way foundation. It's like a glass bottle, and it's got a pump, which is nice. So I'm going to pump some of that out, and it's actually a little runny, but it's also kind of thick. So I'm going to use that. I feel like I should have shaken it. Anyways, I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender on one side of my face. It looks like it's separating on my hand. Maybe I just have to blend it in. Okay, I feel like I would definitely get brush strokes with this because I'm getting like Beauty Blender strokes. That's odd. So the coverage is pretty good. I would say it's like a medium. You can definitely see some redness coming through. And it's got a little bit of a glow to it. Not like super matte like it says it is. Yeah, it does say it's matte, but I mean you can see there's a little bit of a glow there. I feel like I could build that up, but I kind of want to let it dry. It feels kind of wet on the skin still. So I kind of want to let that dry and then see if I can build another layer up. So, On the other side of my face, I'm going to use my brush and I'm going to go in with the Morphe G6. And the shade Vanilla is actually a pretty good shade. Okay, I feel like I'm getting lighter coverage with the brush. Yeah, I went through that like super quickly. It is a fairly like wet consistency. It's not like super like creamy or anything or moussey. It feels pretty liquidy. So you definitely will get some brush strokes if you're just swiping. So I always go in with like a patting motion. I also feel like I'm getting a matter finish with the brush, so that's good to know. I'm gonna turn off the autofocus because I can already... Okay, that was a little bit of a fiasco, but we're back. So I think I'm gonna try, like I said, to build it up a little bit more with the Beauty Blender, and I think it applies... you get more coverage with the Beauty Blender, at least I feel like I am, and also because it's pretty liquidy, I feel like the Beauty Blender, again, gives you less like stroke marks on your skin. So I'm going to try to build it up a little bit with the Beauty Blender. Also, my cat Cusco's in the room, so he may decide to participate in the video. I definitely am getting buildable coverage from this, which is nice. Okay, I definitely feel like the coverage is building up, so that is nice to know. And I think if you let it set a little, it gets a little bit more matte. So let me see if I can build it up on the other side. Okay, well, like I said, it's definitely buildable, but it does look fairly cakey, especially like on my nose. I didn't really build it up much on my forehead, so my forehead looks pretty good. It's not like clinging to any dry patches, but it does just look a little bit cakey, especially, yeah, around my nose and the areas where like I built it up. Oh, it's very sticky. So I'm going to give it a couple minutes and I will see if it dries down, because I feel like right before I went in with that second layer, it was looking pretty matte and dry. So let's give it a couple minutes and see what it does. He wants to say hi. Oh, you're so cute. He loves to lay on my shoulder. Oh, you're so cute. For those of you wondering, his name is Cusco, and he was named after the Emperor and the Emperor's New Groove, of course. And also, my mom is from... Oh, okay, sorry. Upset him. My mom is from Peru, and there's a pretty famous city in Peru called Cusco, so I thought it was fitting. And now he's at the door and he wants to go outside. But if I let him outside and I close the door, then he's going to meow outside the door and want to come inside. If you have cats, you know what I mean. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes. I think it's definitely looking more matte. There's not as much of a sheen on the skin as there was before, but it is still feeling really tacky. So you definitely have to powder with this one. So I am going to do the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I finished the rest of my look and things got a little bold. I have a tutorial coming on how I got this look. So now that I've finished my makeup, the foundation definitely looks really matte. Obviously I like powdered, but it's looking really heavy. Like it just you can just really see it on the skin. And it's also like clinging to all like my pores. It looks heavy around my mouth. All of my products went on perfectly fine, like my bronzer and my blush and stuff, but it definitely looks like I'm wearing foundation. And I'm not crazy about that look, you know? I feel like I'm gonna have to play with this one a little bit more. I think if I hadn't have built it up, it wouldn't look so heavy. So I might try it again with just kind of maybe a lighter layer. Because to me it's honestly looking kind of heavy right now. It definitely looks matte. I mean, I'll have to see how long it lasts, but it looks really heavy and I'm not loving that. So Anyway, so those are my thoughts on the new Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation. I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more beauty videos from me, and leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! And back you guys up a little bit. Adios. Espérate. Hey, pues espérate. I'll open the door in a second. Which is just one eyeshadow and obviously the bold